Greetings. This is a short message for those who'd like to have a clear understanding about the core principles of the Amhara movement and the final struggle. To begin with, the Amharas are engaging in a war against a genocidal regime. The current Ethiopian regime is an ethno-fascist organization that views the Amhara people as an enemy people. This organization in power has committed heinous crimes against humanity. This organization views the Amhara people as an enemy people, as representatives of Ethiopia's history, which it abhors or hates, and they view Ethiopia's history as dominated by Abyssinians, the Semitic-speaking group of Ethiopians. They view the Amhara people as the dominant group of the Semitic people or Abyssinian pan-ethnicity. And for the past 5 years, or 5 to 6 years, they've been engaged in the total annihilation of an entire civilization, the Abyssinian or Ethiopian civilization, that they don't feel to be a part of. And in order to belong or to appropriate Ethiopian identity to their ethnic principles, what they've done is launch a war that initially was a power struggle between the Abiy Ahmed party and the TPLF, the Tigray People's Liberation Front, both of which are historical enemies of the Amhara people, because they built their political ideology on the notion that Amhara people are a colonizing group, that Ethiopia's quote-unquote nations and nationalities need to be liberated from. And upon institutionalizing their idea by creating a constitution that divided the Ethiopian state along ethnic political states, the Amhara people immediately became the target and were displaced, pushed out en masse from these ethnic states, or massacred sporadically over the past several decades. So the current group in power, led by Abiy Ahmed, is a group of radical ethno-fascists, primarily of the Oromo ethnic group, made up of a clique of génocidaires, war criminals. But their intention is to recreate the Ethiopian state in the likeness and image of their Oromo Liberation Front, or OLF ideology. And in order to achieve that end, what they've done is to commit physical and cultural genocide, as well as attempting to destroy the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, an ancient institution, a church that's been around in Ethiopia for thousands of years now, 2,000 years. And they view the church as an institution that promotes unity and cohesion. And therefore, to weaken or destroy the church, they view as an opportunity to advance their agenda of creating a republic of Oromia, either an ethno-state that eventually becomes independent or autonomous completely and expands and annexes different parts of the Ethiopian state into the Oromia region, that eventually they would declare as autonomous or independent the moment that they have the chance to do so. So the Amhara movement and the final struggle is a struggle for existence, a struggle for survival, a struggle that intends to save the civilization of Ethiopia, as well as save the identity and the physical existence, as well as the cultural continuity of the Amhara people and the Ethiopian state at large. So in other words, the final struggle and the Amhara movement are a struggle for survival, a struggle for continuity, a struggle for preservation, trying to preserve the entire identity and existence of a people, as well as the civilization of an entire nation. So to support the Amhara movement and the final struggle is to support the preservation of a culture, of an identity, of a civilization, and also to be humanitarian in the preservation of life and the survival of an entire ethnic group, as well as the continuity of a state.